Commence primary ignition.
Hey there friends, fans, and collectors. Welcome to another episode of Binary Sunset News. Today we are taking a look at the Walmart exclusive vintage collection Paploo figure. Let's get going. Before I begin, I wanted to remind everyone to hit the subscribe button below. That way you'll stay on the forefront of the best Star Wars news and reviews as soon as I make them. We have the front of the packaging for Paploo, and we see the LucasFilm 50th logo up in the corner there. That denotes this is from this just very special line of exclusives. These are all exclusives to Walmart, as I said previously, and it's just really nice to see that logo on a vintage collection card back. We have a nice high-definition image of Paploo. He's not wearing the same headdress as he is seeing the figure and as he was seen when he was stealing the speeder bike in Return of the Jedi. I am not 100% sure if that's actually, again, Paploo. They might have, got another picture of another bear. Nonetheless, a very adorable Ewok picture and just a nice-looking card back in general. I really like that they chose the yellow coloring for the pillbox for his name and for the background. It just really brings out more of the dull colors that he has, the more dull earthen colors that he is based in. We got the Kenner logo to the bottom, Return of the Jedi, which is the movie he's from, just in the middle of the Star Wars piping and the Star Wars title right there. We get a very familiar back with the vintage collection. It's changed up a little bit with the Lucasfilm 50th timeline in the middle there. Unfortunately, the flavor text isn't different. It's not unique to Return of the Jedi like we've been seeing with other exclusives, but this is in the official this year line of vintage collection figures, and we can see with the number up in the corner that denotes that this is VC 190. So this is the 190th figure in the line. Nice to see them tick along. We have the vintage collection logo with the 3 other figures in this set, as well as a bunch of legalese, the Hasbro logo in the bottom with the Disney alongside of it. But let's get this guy to his package. Let's free him. Here we have first impressions of Paploo out of the box here. And just right off the bat, I have to note how adorable he is as a figure, how cute his little feet can point, and how great the accessories and articulation is for this, what I believe is an original 96 figure. I might be wrong on that. What a great guy out the box, and an excellent addition. I love seeing aliens, and especially ones that are just particularly iconic in the vintage collection, and he's a great one to add to that shelf. He comes with his nice little pokey proddy stick, as well as a little stabby that fits in a sheath to his right. He's also able to take off his little cowl and remove his little holster, but I didn't want to stretch the plastic too much, and an Ewok kind of looks wrong without his little cowl. I love that he comes with 2 accessories and a place to store that little stabby. Gooey gubbins are important for the Ewoks, and it really, really does match the image of him that we saw on the speeder bike in Return of the Jedi. This little guy has surprisingly good articulation. Now, we have full leg articulation up, no knees because these guys are so stubby, which is adorable, but we do have some pretty great kind of toe and ankle articulation. We don't have the ball and hinge, but we do have the extra kind of joint in there, which is really, really nice. Now, moving on up to the hips, we have a little twisty. We don't have the full Shakira hip, but he does twist very nicely. And moving on up to the arms, not only do we have shoulder joints, but we also have elbow joints. And because their hands are little 3-fingered adorable things, we don't really have wrist joints. We do have a twisty wrist. We get some pretty nice articulation that is pretty distinctive for the vintage collection. I would certainly recommend this figure. I'm not sure if he's still up for pre-order. This was part of the first wave of Walmart exclusives for the Lucasfilm 50th collection. So these are arriving at your door if you pre-ordered them before. They're great little additions. I really love the Ewoks in every bit and form, and it's great to see some original vintage collection figures get their redux in the new vintage collection line, and especially when they have some fun exclusive packaging like this. Pros and cons for this figure. Now, I would have to say accessibility has always been a con, especially for exclusives. Any kind of vintage collection figure, you have to pre-order them and you have to go searching for them. But especially with these exclusives, they're particularly hard to locate, particularly hard to track down, and they sell out particularly fast also. So I hope Walmart towards the end of the year will do another kind of redo of these exclusives. I know in the collector con that they just had, some of them were back up for pre-order. So keep checking on those links, keep clicking below, because some of these are really amazing figures, and they do get restocked every once in a while, so it's definitely worth checking back. Pros: it's been a long time since we've been seeing any kind of Ewoks that aren't Wicket updated in the Vintage Collection. They're really, really great favorite figures. They're amazing retro figures, and they're just cute little designs. So it's nice to see some different Ewoks hitting the field. We knew Paploo was coming, especially when we saw his Black Series exclusivity with the Hasbro Heroes of Endor pack. So it's really, really nice to see those heroes fully completed in the 3/4 scale. Another huge pro I'd have to say is the inclusion of aliens and non-human characters. You know, we have tons of humans on figures, all these types, but the Star Wars universe is filled with all other types of beings, and it's really, really great to see some different characters show up on Vintage Collection card backs and designs. So thumbs up for that. I hope we see more, especially Ewoks, especially the little fun critters who we know from the original trilogy. Thanks for watching another episode of Binary Sunset Review. As always, I've been Mike. Your likes and reviews are greatly appreciated, and I hope you enjoy just finding these figures and this expansion of the Lucasfilm 50th collection that we keep seeing this year. Have a great day out there, stay safe, stay sane, and remember, the Force will be with you, always.
I'm just a simple man trying to make my way in the universe.